Good afternoon and a very warm welcome at our third webinar.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Well, we have shared a lot in these last 2 weeks, starting from the origin and telling you about the meetings through which this company was created.
Right, Paola. Meeting between people, even funny anecdotes, tradition and passion for glass. And then the technology. That hand-bonding technology that combined with our productive and artisanal ability transpires from our products.
We often use the word evolution because a company that evolves improves itself. And then we had a contribute by Massimo Castagna.
Yes, our artistic director who accompanied us in this new challenge. He told us about space and time as a summary of Tonelli's thinking. Space makes us think of home, but can also refer to places in the world, to that set of cultures and traditions that characterize our way of living, always more and more contaminated and international.
And he told us of time, understood as a know-how, experience, and history of our company. The time necessary to produce quality, but also in the sense of timeless, the ability to produce long-life furnishing that accompany the life of those who buy them.
This interpretation of ours gives life to the new modernism, which is our manifest. What we believe is the contemporary style. That way, our first completely renewed catalog was born, that we are now going to show you. Architect Massimo Castagna will tell you about this new collection.
Collezione 2020. 11 pezzi, prodotti originali che pensiamo abbiano le caratteristiche per superare il passare del tempo, per diventare senza tempo, ed evoluzioni di prodotti eccellenti, a tutti gli effetti già oggi timeless, presenti nel patrimonio della gamma Tonelli. La prima parte di un ben più ampio progetto che l'azienda ha in essere pensando in modo più allargato alla casa, un catalogo che è solo il primo passo di un percorso prossimo che l'azienda percorrerà. Un gruppo di prodotti pensati non solo per i propri caratteri individuali, per la corrispondenza a quella cultura del design che caratterizza la storia del marchio Tonelli da sempre, ma al loro utilizzo nella casa, alle combinazioni e dalle relazioni, ai significati esistenti e nascenti dal loro utilizzo in un progetto di interior. Prodotti facenti parte di un modello di casa personale, attuale ed originale, ma allo stesso tempo grandi protagonisti di ogni casa in cui saranno utilizzati. Naturalmente vetro, con la sua leggerezza e trasparenza, terreno in cui Tonelli è da sempre un'eccellenza, sinonimo indiscusso di modernità, ma anche altre materie, nuove pietre originali, legni e metalli, in cui è ricercata e enfatizzata la naturale straordinaria naturalità. E dalle relazioni tra questi elementi, tra la ricetta che ne deriva che pensiamo si esprima la contemporaneità, quell'insieme di conoscenze ed esperienze che passando attraverso spazio e tempo ci portano alla nostra attuale interpretazione del vivere e della casa d'oggi. 2 nuove librerie, una grande protagonista di superfici verticali, una seconda freestanding con materie e utilizzi differenti, tavoli ripresi dalla storia Tonelli e reinterpretati con una ricetta materica di grande attualità ed impatto che ne fa emergere una nuova fortissima anima, specchi di grandi dimensioni dal grande valore artistico, tavolini e coffee table, contenitori e per la prima volta in Tonelli una famiglia di lampade, tutti nuovi grandi protagonisti di una casa d'oggi. Una collezione pensata e realizzata a più mani, con caratteristiche tra loro differenti ma complementari, sviluppata con maniacale attenzione al dettaglio, coordinata in un unico originale progetto.
Let's start with a bookcase designed by Massimo Castagna. It's a system with different possibilities in height and length, thus creating composition for the living area but suitable for each part of the house. It can be fixed to the wall or to the ceiling. The shelves are always in glass and there are vertical and horizontal storage units available. The shelves are always in extra clear or smoked glass. The unit is enriched by a series of polished chrome or gold details that we find on the vertical support, on the feet, and on the upper fixing parts. Among the many optional items, we find a desk made completely in wood, where a practical cable deck can be added, creating that way a proper home office. The storage unit's structure is always in smoked glass, and the doors are always made of wood. The horizontal storage units have flap-down doors, guided by a pair of soft closing and opening hinges. The vertical storage units have a swing door and have a series of internal accessories, allowing an optimal use of the space with drawer or as a bar. An important innovation is to be seen on the glass shelf that in fact is shaped so as to accommodate the fixing bolts connecting them to the vertical wooden supports. Those supports are always in solid wood, and here we see them in Siberian ash finish, but they are also available in Eucalyptus.
Let's talk of the modularity of this article. The available widths are 60 and 100 cm between the supports, while for the height the standard are 60 and 300 cm. But very important is that we can supply the supports cut in whatever height, so custom size are available up to a maximum height of 4 meters. In our price list, you will already find the pricings of several different heights. And as we also see, different accessories can be placed at several heights. Here, then, are a series of composition proposals, but obviously the possibilities are many, therefore giving free space to creativity.
Now let's see Tonelli's first lamp collection, a project by Massimo Castagna. Main feature of this product are these glass elements of cubical shape, slightly rounded. The support is in welded metal. One of the most important pieces of the collection is centrally this size, that includes 5 glass elements. Here we see 2 lamps placed next to each other, above a table in a smaller version with 4 elements in a vertical arrangement. There also is a version with a single glass element of 2 different sizes, perfect for small spaces or for combining them according to personal taste or necessity. In this suggestive view from below, we can appreciate the quality of the finishing, which in this case is polished gold. We also have the floor lamp version, where the base follows the same shape of the glass elements, that in this case are 4.
The technical drawings show again all 5 versions. These will have a standard height but can be customized and adapted to the ceiling's height, while the floor lamp will have a fixed height of 180 cm. The light source is always LED, warm light. Going back to the finishings, we have polished gold and also polished chrome and gunmetal.
Let's move to a product that underwent an important restyling. We are talking of the T5 table, renaming T5 Stone by Giulio Mancini. The most evident novelty is the base made of marble, while the external parts are in metal. Here we see one of the new marbles we introduced. This is the Domus White, and we see it combined with the brushed terracotta finish. And we have the brushed grey finish combined with the tropical storm marble. A nice detail can be noted on the lower part of the base, that's slightly raised, creating a pleasant effect of suspension. From this picture, you recognize the characteristic V shape of the T5 table, and another important detail can be noticed, which is the stainless steel plate glued to the glass top that has double function, centering the top during the fitting and terminal part of the base. The top is always in extra clear glass, so as to leave as much visibility as possible to the base.
The drawings show all the available dimensions. The bases are in 3 different lengths: 155, 150 and 55 cm, while the width is always 55 cm. The longest base allows to have glass tops that go from a length of 280 up to a maximum of 320 cm. The width can vary from 100 cm to 120 cm. With the intermediate size base, 105 cm, we can have tabletops of 220 up to 260 cm. And also a size quite unusual for us, which is 210 by 160 cm. This is a dimension that offers an optimal comfort and a pleasant conviviality between people. 2 places at the head of the table and 3 for each long side. It therefore can comfortably seat 10 persons. The smallest base, 55 cm long, instead allows for tops of 180 up to 200 cm, but also a square one of 145 cm.
We present again our central mirror by Francesco Forcellini, but in a smaller version, which is 160 by 160, a new size, added to the already existing one of 200 by 200. The mirror had an enormous success, and this new size will allow for even greater use. The mirror finishes will remain unchanged: normal mirror, smoked, bronze or gold, that can also be combined with one another.
Our Livingstone tables does not change in size, but acquires important new finishings. Here we see it with the top and extension in smoked glass, high thickness, tempered and stratified. In this case, it's combined with polished gunmetal legs, but are also available all other existing finishes, plus the new 2 wooden finishings, Siberian ash and Eucalyptus. Top and extensions will also be available in bronze glass. The Livingstone's dimensions go from 120 to 180 cm with closed extensions, arriving to a maximum length of 280 cm with open leaves. Depth is always 90 cm, and you already know that you can customize this table as you prefer.
Here we have Sestante, designed by Emilio Nanni in 2019. The base remains in extra clear or smoked glass, but the tops are now also available in marble. Here we see it on the console in Arabic gold arabesque. The marble top has always a beveling that reduces the thickness so as to create continuity with the glass thickness. In this composition of 2 low tables of different height, we have the tropical storm marble that perfectly matches to the smoked glass version.
At the end of our catalog, we will see a section entirely dedicated to materials, with specific detail for each one of them. There will also be a new size for the Sestante console in 180 cm length. The low table's dimensions instead remain the same.
In addition of our range of low tables and side tables, we have an entire collection designed by Massimo Castagna. It's made of 4 sizes, all in shaped form and in different heights. These allow a great variety of compositions, also because of the several materials and finishes available. We see how the glass and domus white marble are perfectly matched, and how the base in polished gold metal gives an effect of lightness to the composition. Tops available also in wood. Here we see the Siberian ash finish combined with the bronze glass, and the base is in polished copper and stainless steel. An important detail giving character to the collection is the supporting structure that plays with the contrast of the upper part, always in stainless steel, and the lower part that is available in chrome, gold, copper, and gunmetal, both polished or matte.
This collection includes all new finishes we are introducing this year: 3 glass versions, 3 marbles, 2 wooden finishes, and 4 new metal finishes. We give you some proposal of composition, but here again, as for the bookcase, there is huge space for creativity. Regarding the dimensions, there are 4/8 available, from 20 to 50 centimeters, and 4 different shapes.
This is a new product by Studio De Bona De Meo. It's a game of glowing glass shelves. It's a totem available in extra clear or smoked glass that offers unusual perception but also practical use. It rests on a granite base called ceppo di grès in sanded finish, slightly suspending from the floor by a stainless steel frame. Only one size, 40 by 38 cm in 200 cm height.
Here we see the Vue mirror, product that actually does not change, but that we here show in a composition developing upwards to enhance even more its scenographic aspect. This detail shows the progression of the glass, all different from one another, 4 thicknesses, alternated and glued one by one on the background mirror. The composition shown in this image has a size of 190 cm in length and 293 cm in height. It's made by a total of 12 elements. We remind you that this is a modular mirror where each panel has a maximum width of 30 cm and 2 possible heights, 90 and 200 cm.
Let's move on to another restyling regarding our Soji cabinet by Studio Zoe and Lorenzo del Bartolomeis. This time the dialogue between smoked glass and wood enhancing the elegance and modernity of this article. We see the sliding door and drawer units in Eucalyptus, but they are also available in the new Siberian ash finish. There is a beautiful detail here showing the sliding of the door, and this part, as you can see, is also made entirely of glass. We've seen the cabinet 160 cm height, but the new finishes are of course available also for the 110 cm version. So, this is a mood board that summarizes all the new mentioned materials, those materials that naturally and elegantly are combined with the glass. Let's see them in detail.
Let's start from the marbles. We worked very hard on the selection of these marbles because we wanted something exclusive and original, all in matte brushed finish. This is the Tropical Storm, a fantastic quartzite that comes from South Africa. It has a fine grain with a particularly black background, enriched by golden veins, very hard and resistant, with low liquid and fat absorption, ideal to decorate with elegance and decision. Arabic gold arabesque is a grey Italian marble. More precisely, it comes from the Como and Bergamo area. It has a distinctive color variations that go from grey to gold. And then Domus White, a white quartzite that comes from Brazil, with grey streaks and which is very resistant to acids and ideal to furnish an elegant and natural home. Finally, the Ceppo di Grès, a natural stone of grey color extracted to the northern shore of the Iseo Lake.
Then we have the new wood finishes, Eucalyptus is a heat-treated wood with slightly contrasting veins, a soft color easy to combine. The Siberian ash is again a heat-treated wood, quite dark and more resolute. The vein structure makes it a very natural and modern finish. For what concerns the metals, apart from the already existing ones, such as chrome, polished gold and gunmetal, we also introduce polished copper. All these finishes will now also be available in matte brushed. Glass obviously remains in its traditional extra clear finish. Still much requested is the smoked glass that in fact we often find in our proposal. There will be, as you have seen, the new bronze finish that gives the glass a more classic and delicate touch. Well, at the end of the catalog you will find the pages dedicated to the technical information and finish specifications for each individual product. This way you can have all the information directly from the catalog.
Everything will be even more detailed inside the price list. For example, for what concerns the bookcase, you will find a series of compositions already priced.
And then within a couple of weeks, a catalog and price list will be available in PDF format, and then there are hard copies within a few weeks. And also the materials you have seen will be part of a sample box that we are already preparing.
Well, before taking our leaves, we are pleased to remember that this webinar and the two previous ones will soon be uploaded on our social channels, Facebook, Instagram and YouTube, or on our tonellidesign.com website on the news section.
Okay, that's it. Thanks again to everybody. Thanks for following us during these 3 webinars, and goodbye.
Goodbye everyone.